Okay, so
Yeah.
LeBron James and Bronny, he got his son in the league.
Yeah,
That's a
so
phenomenal father.
yeah, so this is the first time in NBA history that we've ever seen a father and son duo. We've had this in MLB with Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr., but this is the first time. We got Bronny in the NBA before GTA 6, which I don't know how that happened. But a lot of people have their opinions about Bronny. Some people are happy, some people think it's ridiculous. But AP, what are your thoughts on Bronny being drafted into the NBA, and even more bizarre or wild, him being drafted to play with his father?
Well, you know, I think I mean, look, NBA is a business. Like, it's a business. NFL is a business. The whole entertainment business is a business. And we don't get mad about Jay Z who put Blue Ivy on his track and make her some money. We don't get that mad about all these CEOs that put their sons to run the company. We don't get mad about all those other things that these senators or senates or Congress get their sons to start running for Senate Congress and put their power aside to actually be part of the business. Um, America's a business, so I think they giving them backlash. I mean, they don't get mad about if it was Tom Brady who did his son, they wouldn't be mad about it. I just think that I mean, yes, there's better players than Brody. Yes, there is, but if you can get your son in the NBA and get him a check, not saying he's gonna be a star, but there's people on the bench that you never see play that makes a check. So look, that's a good father. But use his power, use his connects, use his stardomship, all this, use everything that he has, his whole being to get his son a check, to get his son to reach his dreams. That's a hell of a father. That's my take about it. I mean, this is a whole business. I understand the whole skill aspect, but hey, look, LeBron's got his son. You would do the same thing. Any other man in this same predicament that had the power to do it would actually put their son in the NBA if they needed to, if they had the power. I just think people are jealous, but if they had the power, they would.
Okay, so here's my take. On one side, on the emotional side of my brain, I think it's the right that's the emotion, the left is the logic for I think. But anyway, the emotional side of it, I love it because first of all, this is nepotism at its finest. All right, we call it like it is, and I love it. LeBron is using his power to get what he wants. He already got his buddy from the podcast, who they call JJ Redditt, as the head coach for the Lakers. I made a video on that. Check it out. And then he got his son to play. Now, he got his son to play. This is the first time we've ever seen a father and son duo. And any father will want to do whatever they can to help their children build their legacy, continue the legacy, and do everything. And plus, like you mentioned, it is a business because Bronny and LeBron being on the court at the same time, you know that the TV ratings are going to skyrocket. You know the ticket sales are going to skyrocket. Is absolutely a business because nobody cared about the NBA draft. Nobody cared about none of the players. The focus was on Bronny and if he would make it. So in that aspect, I love it. Like use your power because we all would use our power if we had it. Every one of us would use our power. And if you're saying you wouldn't, you're lying. So I don't. Hey, I love it. Now the logical side of me, that other side of the brain with the logic, I think this is ridiculous, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now I'm not going to say Bronny sucks because first of all, he's a way better basketball player than I ever was, and a better basketball player than every one of you guys watching. But in USC, he averaged 4.8 points per game, 2.1 assists, about 2.8 rebounds, and less than one steal. And he was coming off the bench. When it comes to the skills and development, he's absolutely not ready. He just got off of cardiac arrest. And after he had a full recovery, he played. But the kid still needs time to develop. you weren't the starter or a star in your own university, but yet you think you're going to go to the NBA. Now, him being the 55th draft pick, it's not going to make a big difference because weren't nobody going to, fight for him anyway. And plus, Rich Paul actually called every NBA team and threatened them. So the only people that would have picked Bronny were probably teams that want to troll LeBron. They were saying the Celtics should draft him just to like troll LeBron. But when we talk about the skill level,
I think
it's not.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
I think that's crazy. Somebody will call in to stop somebody from drafting somebody.
that's what
Try
LeBron's
that's
agent
just
did.
crazy.
That's what LeBron's agent, Rich Paul. That's exactly what he did. He called them. He
Mm.
said, if you draft Bronny, then Bronny's going to Australia. So that's that power. We kind of it's kind of funny, but he is like you see how much like influence LeBron has. But overall, there are other people, other kids who are more deserving of a spot, who are better than Bronny. But unfortunately, it's not about what you know; it's about who you know, and that is the world we live in. That is what we're all adults. We know that it's all about connections and who you know. So do I think Bronny is deserving of a spot when it comes to the skill set and his abilities? No, I don't. And I think he has potential. I think he just needs more time to develop. I think he will get better. He can only get better from here. But at the end of the day, it is a business, like AP said. And I mean, we're talking about it right now because this is the hot topic. It's going to put butts to seats. So that's my take on it. There are people who are outraged. There are people who are happy, but I just kind of gave both sides of the spectrum.